Have you ever drawn a snowflake with your name or a fun word in either block letters or cursive? Let me show you how I did it. Let's jump into Procreate. Open up Procreate, new canvas. I use a square canvas. Let me bring up my reference picture. And let's get started. You can use whatever colors you like. I use my favorite color, blue, green, purples, oranges. Those are my favorite colors. So to start off, we need to bring up our symmetry tool. Wrench icon, drawing guide, toggle this on, you get a grid, but we need to change it. So edit drawing guide. Jump over to the symmetry section, and here you get an extra option called options. Tap on that. We want radial to get those 8 sections. And I'll also show you the difference between rotational symmetry when it's toggled on or off. To write words, we want rotational symmetry. I'll quickly show you the difference. If it is off and you write your name, it doesn't rotate correctly. It starts mirroring. Mirroring is a hard word. Try to say that 3 times. It starts mirroring each other. So we don't want that. We want it to go in one direction. Let's clear that. So edit guide. We want the rotational symmetry to be on so that it continues and rotates around the whole canvas. So now when I hit done and I write Kika, it keeps rotating in one direction, as you can see. So that's just a preference. You can have it the other way if you prefer. But that's how you get it to rotate in one direction. You need rotational symmetry. So let's get started. Let me clear this. Let's grab a background color. I like to have the background color on a different layer just so it's easier to manipulate later. I use blue and light blue. This time maybe I'll grab like a purple. Bluey purple. Okay, that will be my background color. New layer, and I'll use a dark purple for my name, or maybe a little bit darker. Choose whatever color you like best. There you go. So on this new layer, it doesn't say assisted, meaning if I draw in one section, it does not repeat itself. To turn on that assisted on the second layer, you have to tap on the layer and then find drawing assist. Now when it says assisted, it will repeat itself. So let's get started. I'm going to start off with block letters. I'm going to zoom in to one section. If I'm on the right layer, it says assisted. I'm going to use block letters. First, I'm going to map it out a little bit. And increase the size of my word letters. Make sure you give yourself some space. And this is something to keep in mind. Instead of drawing it in here, draw your letter in this section. Just backspace would be easier. So I know my A has to be this size so that it's seen in all sections. Now that I mapped out my name, I will add in the block letters. If I make a mistake, you can just 2-finger tap to undo, 3-finger tap to redo, or your 2 options right there, redo and undo. And this is a tricky part, so I'm gonna have my canvas like so I can see both A's in both different sections to make sure nothing gets cut off. So my A will be a little bit overlapping with my K, but that's okay. And you can always hold down your pencil to get a perfect straight line. Also very helpful. you have a block letter snowflake with your name. How fun is that? So now I just added a few little circles, small, medium, and large in the middle. I did that by adding the first circle, bigger one, and a smaller one, just to connect it a little bit. Turn this off, my reference guide. And I still have the lines, so I can turn that off by tapping on the wrench icon, drawing guide, toggle that off, and voila. Even if drawing guide is toggled off, but my layer says assisted, it's still on. So if you start drawing by accident, it'll start like repeating itself everywhere. So just be aware of that. Okay, send that to a friend, print it off, make a greeting card, fun poster. Enjoy. See you soon.